Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the month of July. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate for you guys, definitely check out your other placements. So we are going to get into your current energy, your near future, what you don't see coming, and then what Spirit wants you to focus on for the month. So if you're returning, welcome back. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're new, I hope you'll stay. All right, so guys, I also do personal readings. So if you'd like one of those, the information is in the description box below. All right, so let's get one more shuffle for you guys. Once I finish the main spread, we will clear that. After we've clarified, we'll get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, as well as the romance angels and the oracle cards. All right, so let's see what's going on with you. All right, so we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Death card. Then in your near future, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. For what you don't see coming, the Knight of Cups, the Empress. And then what Spirit wants you to focus on is the Hermit card, and the Upright, the Strength, and the Six of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse for your overall energy for the month. Cutting out any BS and drama. So if there's been people around you, especially lately, that have been creating a lot of chaos, this is you cutting it out of your life. You're not tolerating it anymore. You don't want to deal with it. This could be toxic people, work people, friendships, family, anything that creates any kind of instability in your life. You're cutting it off. No more. The Nine of Wands in reverse. This is a need to leave some of those things in the past. So if you're just starting to cut them off and you haven't quite released the energy of that, you could be still kind of defending your position, but a lot of that energy is still with you. So there's going to be a need to release that in July. If you're just making these decisions now, that's what's going to be helping you move forward. Right now, there could be a cutoff of communication. And the reason that that cutoff is happening is because you're going through a huge transformation. The Death card. I think you've been going through transformations. We all are at all times, but this is going to be a big one for you. So July is going to be an eye-opener. It's going to waken you up to the reality of the people that you've been surrounding yourself with, as well as the types of relationships that you had experienced. That transformation is going to help you understand once you've cut off communication, that reflection, which Spirit wants you to focus on with the Hermit card. When we get to that, we'll talk about it, is going to be important because this shift and change is going to be a little bit different. I think it's going to be hard for you to realize that, wow, all along I thought these people were either my good friends, but really they were just bringing burdens into my life. Or this relationship that I held so dear to my heart, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, was something that was just creating too much. And now that I've cut off the communication, things are happening. Good things are happening. So the Death card can be about letting all of those things fall away. And then all of a sudden the universe starts bringing signs of new things that are going to start showing up for you, which I see coming in the near future. So let's get into that. We will clarify this. So we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and then the Eight of Swords. Somebody that's been watching you for a while, you may be aware of this. They have a tremendous amount of passion for you. They see you as, first of all, they see you as being like someone who constantly does new things. You're passionate about going out and having new experiences. This person wants to come in and give you a clear, concise message. They're not going to mince words when they approach you. It could be that someone needs to come in and tell you something about someone that you know, or someone's giving you information in the near future that's going to help get you unstuck. So you may be in a position where you can't quite move forward, or this shift is happening, but you don't quite know how to take the next step. Well, whatever this is, something's bringing you clarity in the month of July that's going to help you move forward and help you get unstuck. So it could be just making that decision to cut these people off, not communicating, not allowing their burdens to be your burdens, and freeing yourself and finding your passion again. Putting your energy into starting new things or having new experiences. doing something you've never done before. They're talking about, like, I don't know, somebody could be wanting to go and do a pottery class. I just saw the pottery place where you can make plates. So maybe you want to go do something like that. And now your mind, because you've cut off communication with these people who seem to just drag you down, you're getting more clarity about the things that you really enjoy. And you're going to go have those experiences with the Page of Wands. Find your passions and go do that. We'll get clarification about that too. So there's a couple of messages there. Now, what you don't see coming, you're actually putting down those heavy burdens, those emotional disappointments. And when you do that, you open yourself up to the idea that somebody new can show up for you. If you're dealing with a past situation, this could be somebody that wants to come back in. I don't necessarily feel like that's going to happen. To me, this is you opening up to the idea of love. The Empress in reverse, maybe there's times in the past where you've questioned your choices. Maybe you didn't trust your intuition. The Empress is very on top of her game when it comes to trusting her intuition. Like that first gut feeling of something ain't right, she's not going to continue. And maybe there's a part of you that's now taking a time out and saying, okay, you know, I missed something here. And I ended up getting hurt, whether it be with friends, in family scenarios, or with love. But I think you're going to free yourself from that because you want to move forward. It seems like you want a start. Now, if there's something that needed to transform a relationship and you've cut off communication, in order for that to shift and change, that person may come back and say, I see the changes that have happened. I've changed too. I know I disappointed you in the past, probably let you down, made you feel a little bit less than. Whatever they did, they could be coming back in to say that they love you and they really want to make up for that. So could be looking at apologies there. That may be what you don't see coming. Now, what Spirit wants you to focus on is the Hermit, the Strength, and the Six of Cups. Putting the past in the past, having the strength to go above and beyond to do the work that you need to do. You've got the wisdom, but there's a little bit of internal stuff that needs to be worked on in the month of July. So by August, that's what the Leo card is representing for me right now, is when you're going to find more of your strength. As you continue to allow things from your past to fall away, as you continue to cut off communication with people that just don't work anymore, that's where you're going to find your strength. I think you're going to recognize that that's what's been pulling at your energy all this time, whether it be somebody from your past that's constantly pulling at you, or friends, or again, I keep wanting to mention all of those people because somebody or something has been pulling at you for a long time, and it's time to release that. So Spirit wants you to focus on going within, regain your strength during July. Go do the things that make you giddy, you know, like a kid with the Page of Wands. Those things that are going to bring that fire back. All right, so let's get some clarification for this. I feel like there was somebody here who did a bit of a number. They were draining, in other words. So if you're still releasing that relationship, it's good that you keep the communication cut off. It could be that somebody also did the same in return. Maybe they cut communication, and that's what forced you into this shift, that death that we were talking about. We have Virgo, Leo, Scorpio. I sense Sagittarius as well as Aries. Those are the ones I'm picking up the strongest. So to clarify the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands, we now have the Ten of Wands. Like I said, carrying too many burdens of other people. In other words, allowing other people's energies to weigh you down, and that's forcing you into this shift and change. The Two of Pentacles. Being tired of constantly having to juggle your emotions, their emotions, your emotions, theirs. Laying that down and not letting that overwhelm you or bog you down. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's something I feel in a work situation where somebody's not showing up the way, they aren't who they claim to be. So just be cautious of that. This is also someone in your energy who comes across as being stable. Maybe they've come in and they've kind of moved a little bit slow, whoever this energy is for you, but just be cautious of them. This is one of those warnings where this person's not as stable as they may come across. So just trust your instincts on this one. If it starts to feel like it's kind of heavy, trust it, because it is. This person's definitely not stable, and they may actually do the opposite of moving slow. So they may try to like push into your life. And this may have happened for you just recently, where somebody's come in and it's like they want to go full force forward, and it's creating like an anxiety for you, because it's a lot when somebody comes in and they start laying all these expectations or wanting to push their way into your life. It feels like it's causing some kind of imbalance. It could also be that they go back and forth, and that could be confusing to you. So, excuse me. That could be some of you, not all of you. All right, so the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. You paying attention to doing things that really get you excited and happy and feeling passionate again, and then in comes this clarity. What is this clarity that you need to know about? The Magician. Okay, so, yep. I feel like somebody has a warning for you, and it's showing up again, and I just shuffled the cards. So somebody is trying to warn you that there's someone in your vicinity that isn't who they claim to be. And that's what I had just said. This is someone who's kind of manipulative. With the Four of Cups in reverse, they withhold their affections, and they probably manipulate emotionally. So you may be picking up on this, and it's starting to weigh on you. This could also be triggering part of your healing with the Death card. So I'd just be cautious, because there is definitely somebody you might find out from a friend, oh, you know, this person's done some shady stuff, or they're feeling a little bit manipulative. So you may find some clarity around that, and that's going to help you get from being stuck into moving forward and releasing that. So what you don't see coming with the Five of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Something that disappointed you in the past. Feels like they want to come back towards you. I don't see a future in this, and I don't think you do either. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, the World card. This is a cycle that's ending for you. Again, we have a lot of Leo showing up. So we have Taurus and Leo here. The world is... I feel like everything in your world is starting to shift and change. And July is going to be a very big month for that. It's going to start opening up a new world for you. So where you didn't think you could release people that created such burdens for you in your life, that's not true. You could have been working through this the last couple months, and finally in July, you get the clarity that you've so long been waiting for, and you've decided to cut things off. Cutting off communication is one of the healthiest things you can do. If you just feel like somebody isn't right, do it. All right, so what Spirit wants you to focus on is the Hermit and the Strength. Going within to regain your strength. And also seeing that people that come back from your past, usually it's just to trigger something that needs to be healed. It's going to be up to you if you think that person is worth opening up to, regardless of who they are. And then the Hermit flipped out again. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So I'm going to follow this, and then the Empress, because I believe they came out for a reason. That Hermit energy is telling you you have the wisdom now. I think you're getting better and better at recognizing that. You're starting to feel like, I can see those snakes. There's a snake at the bottom. He can see it now. He's clear on who these people are. They're not going to get away with it. You're going to see it before it gets tangled up in your feet. And that's what's going to push you forward into this brand new beginning. It's going to be that fire that you've been longing for, because as soon as you release all these energies, people who are in and out of your life that are manipulative, or the ones who don't come in clear. Sorry, I don't think I got into the two cards I actually clarified with what you don't see coming. With the Two of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands is something that won't move forward. So I just wanted to clarify that really quick. I hope that doesn't confuse you, because I want to continue to focus on what Spirit wants you to focus on. That's paying attention to those, not allowing them back in your life, moving forward. I feel like they want to say getting that fire under your ass again. It's like it reignites a passion in you that you may not have felt for a while, because your energy has been stifled by these types of people. Not anymore. Not anymore. All right, so I'm going to clear these cards. Let's see what's going on and who this person is. Whoever's on your mind, there could be a clear message coming in from a friend, and we'll see what that energy is, if that's the person that this reading is talking about. But we'll get into theirs, yours, and like I said, the outcome and the romance angels. This is for Taurus for July. This is for Taurus for July. All right, I feel the need to shuffle. Tell me about Taurus's person, please. Tell me about Taurus's person. All right, I'm going to cut one more time, and here we go. So we've got the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. This person's very confused. So you could be getting clarity about someone who could have possibly been in a marriage or told you that they had split up but hadn't. And that could be why it feels like, wait, why is this person pushing so hard? It's because they don't want you to find out information. It's like they want to keep you in a state of kind of confusion is what I sense. The Strength card in reverse. So there's something about this that seems to drain you. It could just be a difficult situation. Again, another Leo energy. So with the King of Wands, this is somebody who's very passionate, could definitely express how they feel about you. They could show you, like they come across as like a, what's that word? The Rico Suave type. So male or female, they could be very outwardly sexually attractive, and they use that to attract people. With the Page of Cups, they come in and they show a little bit of love. They could want this new beginning with you because they're so passionate about the situation. But the Page of Pentacles, there's something, again, that I just don't feel is quite clear with this person. Like they aren't who they claim to be. There's a lack of stability there. So they lead with passion and they show a little bit of emotion, but there's something about their stability that isn't clear. And I think it's that they had a serious relationship that they may have been in that they didn't tell you about. So let's see. This could also be that this person isn't really someone who commits or doesn't really want a long-term relationship. They just claim to want marriage and children if you're in that age range. If you're not, it could be somebody that's just not stable in long-term relationships. For you, the Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords, being frustrated over relationships that just don't seem to really go anywhere. The Two of Cups can be making a decision. So you may need to make a decision about this person. If this is who they are and how they're coming across and they're leaving you in this place, I think you're going to be cutting it out of your life. The Knight of Swords, that clarity we were talking about, you don't have it, but it's supposed to come to you at some point in July. The Hierophant in reverse, there's a part of you, I think, that also doesn't want to commit and is afraid to commit to this person. So there could be something in you that's stirring, something that's telling you on a spiritual level that something just isn't quite right. So let's see. This is going to be different for all of you. You may say, oh no, they're very committal or they told me the truth. Whatever the case is, just be sure to keep your eyes open because something seems to be creating like that pull. I just feel like a pull at your energy. Okay, so let's get the romance angels. Oops. And see what's going on. So this is for Taurus. Yeah, all over the place. I just said to myself, the cards are falling all over the place. That's what this kind of feels like. Soulmate, past life relationship, let friends help you, separation, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I think that's an indication that's saying, if this doesn't feel right, then it's worth waiting for the soulmate that could be coming towards you. So you may be getting some information. Like I said about this person, past life relationship, you have known each other before. You could feel a very strong bond with this person. Very much so. If you're in a current relationship, this person's not ready to settle down. And I think that's what's frustrating you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from others. So definitely have a conversation with one of your friends. Let them sort of guide you and see you from the outside, because people can see things that we can't see sometimes. And then separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. If you're with this person, it could be that it's time for this to go. And like I said, you're going to be releasing a lot of people this month. You're going to be cutting off a lot of things that keep weighing you down. So if you're in a relationship, it could be that you're at that point where you really want to cut the ties because you realize it's not going to go somewhere that you had wanted it to. Trusting the friends that you actually trust. Like if there are ones that you're starting to cut out, obviously don't trust them, but someone who's really close to you. And this could have been a soulmate relationship that had to teach you some serious lessons about self-value, self-worth, whatever those lessons were for you. It's going to be different for all of you. All right, so let's see what the outcome is. The outcome for Taurus, please. What is the outcome for Taurus? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the Queen of Swords. I feel like you have something to say, and I just don't think right now you've been able to have that clear conversation or concise interaction. Something's making you feel like you can't speak your truth. Right now, I know that you're at a place where you're kind of vulnerable. You're opening up. You were willing to open up to this person, but something happened. I feel like they defied your trust in some way. With the High Priestess in reverse, I think you ignored the signs. I do, and I know you know better than that. The Five of Pentacles, they could have left you out in the cold in the past. And maybe you're deciding, you know what? I don't know if I even want to reconsider doing something. It doesn't seem like necessarily a reconciliation. It could be that you haven't walked away from it yet, because that's what it really feels like. It feels like a situation you might be in where you're trying to decide, do I walk away? I've been so vulnerable in this and open because right now there just isn't a meeting of the minds. So this could have been the past as well. You know that. So something is just not in balance. Trust your instincts. All right, so let's get the Lover's Oracle and see if we can get a little bit more clarity for you. This is for Taurus for July, please. All right, how are they falling? Does that feel right? They're getting kind of twisted. Okay, they're pulling me to this card, so we're going to use this one. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That's a decision to make for you guys. Is it worth putting that energy into? Secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. I believe that's true. So you may be getting clarity about one person, and then another person may be coming forward to give you clarity about how they feel, like I had said in the main spread. I'm going to get one more card. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay, there's your advice. All right, so we're going to do the Wisdom of the Oracle to close this out for you guys. Please do like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment, guys. That helps so much. And I do appreciate all of you that have been here. Thank you so, so much for your support. And if you're new, I do hope you'll stay. All right, let's see. We've got Breathe, Here and Now, A Message in a Bottle, and A Leg Up. And then we have Round and Round. This is that cycle of, you know, closing out that cycle, I want to say, and not continuing to repeat those kinds of patterns in relationships or allowing people like that into your life. If you have any questions, releasing and cutting them off. Breathe. 29 reduces, excuse me, to an 11. This is take a deep breath because you know what's meant for you. And these changes may feel a little bit difficult right now, but they're asking you to be in the moment. So find that childlike energy and go do those things that you're passionate about. Fives are all about big changes. So July is going to be really pivotal for you with cutting out the old and starting anew. And then we have A Message in a Bottle. Like I said, there's something coming. There's some kind of message that's going to come in and give you clarity. That's 5 is a big change, and that's 1 with what's personal. It also reduces to a 6, which is about balance. So that may bring back the balance for you because it gives you that information, that clarity that you've needed. And then we've got this really precious polar bear and baby, A Leg Up. So this is a completely different message. It reduces to a 7. Something in July could be giving you a leg up. So that information that could be brought into you, that message could also be about a work situation. We didn't talk as much about work in your reading. Sometimes we do. But in this case, in July, I'm going to say you could very much be getting a message that's going to give you a leg up on, let's say, the competition, or into a position that's going to become available for you, possibly in July. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Like I said, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment below. I so appreciate you all. I love you to pieces. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. You guys enjoy your month. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Bye.